What's going on, guys? Duel here. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. And for today's game, I'm bringing you a Prank Kids versus Numeron Network matchup. Now, this is going to be a highlight video of a brain dead Numeron Network player. Before the game starts, let me tell you this is Diamond 4. This guy made it to Diamond 4 by playing the way that he played. Watch how he plays. First of all, we start our turn off by activating Frank's Place. I always do this to try to bait out my opponent's Ash. Successfully baited out the opponent's Ash. This could be considered a bad play depending on whether your opponent does have a starter card or not. But generally you want to save your Ash Blossom to Ash Blossom your opponent's first graveyard activation over their search for Prankkids Place. Because if they don't have any negations towards that, that means their combo stops right there. So first misplay my opponent did. The first chance he got to activate the card, he took it. Now, I normal out Dropsies. He activates Imperm. Second chance he got to activate any hand trap from his hand, he did it. Brain dead Numeron Network player. Now, why can he do that? Because every Prankkids monster is an effect monster, so you could technically Imperm or Effect Builder any Prankkids monster. But this serves no purpose whatsoever. It's just a wasted Imperm. We don't care about this. I go into my combo, go into Meow Moo, activate my Dropsies, and he uses his third hand trap, Psyframe Gear Gamma. Now right here, I thought about it for a moment. I know Psyframe Gear Gamma is not a hard once per turn, so if I activate a monster's effect again, he could still activate Psyframe Gear Gamma from his hand if I Ash Blossom the activation right now. But I still chose to Ash Blossom it because I'm about to show you the play that I made. I Ash Blossom the Psyframe Gear Gamma right here so that I could go into Doodle Doo, and Doodle Doo will search me for a Pandemonium, and then I'll use Doodle Doo's Tribute effect to get myself two Prankkids monster cards in my graveyard back into my hand. Now watch carefully the way I chain block. I use Doodle Doo's activation first and then chain block with my Fansies. Why? Because the Psyframe Gear Gamma is not just a negation. It's a negation plus card destruction. My Doodle Doo would have died off if I used Doodle Doo as chain link too. I absolutely needed my Doodle Doo on the field to activate its tribute effect. So I chain block using the Fansies in my graveyard. It resolves, Fansy gets negated, and my Doodle Doo search goes through. Doodle Doo, as I said before, will search me for a Pandemonium, because I'm going to use the Pandemonium to go into Weather Washer on my opponent's turn to get out two cards on the field that will be immune to destruction through battle for that turn only. Activate Doodle Doo, get my Fansies plus Dropsies that I had in my graveyard back into my hand. Set down Panda, set down Call by the Grave, end my turn. Opponent's turn, let's see what he does. Draw phase, draws a card, main phase 1. He chose to end his main phase 1, so I just go into Panda, go into Weather Washer. That way, I'll get two more cards from my graveyard onto the field using my Weather Washer. With access to more cards. He uses Forbidden Droplet before I could even attempt to use my Weather Washer's effect. So Forbidden Droplet, discard Ash, Forbidden targets the Weather Washer, can't pop Weather Washer anymore, but I'll still have access to two more cards on the field, two more combo starter cards on the field. Opponent ends his turn. With this, draw phase, another Kaiju, not a combo starter card, not a combo extension card, but I was pretty sure I could have killed off my opponent this turn because as you guys know, I could have gone into access code. But here's the thing. Before my turn ended, last turn, I believe I did 5 specials. No, I did not. I did not do 5 specials, but I was worried about my opponent having a Nibiru in his hand. If he had a Nib, I needed to go into Totally Awesome first to negate the Nib. As you guys see, I have no way to counter the Nib in my hand or on the field. So what did I think of first? Since he had so many hand traps, probably has Nib in his hand. Either Nib or maybe even Numeron Wall. Now, at this point, I still did not know he was playing Numeron Network because he's just showed me the generic hand traps so far. But if he's playing the way he is, usually Numeron Network is the deck that runs all these traps, and they need one card. Like, the chances of them drawing into one card combo starter cards is pretty low for them unless they are extremely lucky all the time. But at this point, I was doubting maybe my opponent is playing Numeron Network, so I went into Totally Awesome first in case he had Nib or Numeron Wall in his hand, because that way he could have killed my board or I couldn't have been able to end the whole game. So going to Totally Awesome first, Then attack with Totally Awesome, attack with the Weather Washer, attack with Meow Moo. And sure, I could have done this play first, could have gone into Predaplant. Using Predaplant, I could have gone into Butler, absolutely. But even if I made the play that way, my opponent would still not die. He would still be left with 300 HP. So I did the play this way right now. It doesn't matter. I know I missed 1500 more damage, but that's okay. My Butler is on the field. What does happen? Immediately Kaiju's me. So using Butler, I get the Meow Moo from my graveyard onto the field. Like, I did not have any good monsters anyways in my graveyard. I just chose Meow Moo because I know my opponent only had one card in his hand anyways. So go into Meow Moo, activate. My opponent activates the Terraforming. So negate using Totally Awesome, and I tribute the Kaiju. The Kaiju Gameciel is a water attribute monster. You can use Totally Awesome because Totally Awesome requires a water monster. So I just used the Kaiju that my opponent gave me, got that off of the field, negated the Terraforming with Totally Awesome. It's gonna resolve. I'm gonna yoink the Terraforming on my side, and with this my opponent just outright scoops. But as you guys saw, turn 1, those were all brain freaking dead plays. The way he utilized his hand traps was absolutely trash. That is not the way you utilize hand traps at all. And this was a Diamond 4 game, by the way. Let me know what you guys think about this game in the comment section below. With that being said, if you guys do like this kind of videos, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing to my channel for more daily prank kit video uploads. And if you guys are interested in the live part of all this, I do live stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/jpbduel. Link along with my schedule will be in the video description itself. This is JPB Duel signing out for today. See you guys in the next video. Peace!